Peace, family. Guard your palace. Guard your palace. The reason why I realize it's been looking back. The reason why you've had so many traumas in your past, setbacks, obstacles, the things that you've gone through, the things people put you through is because you didn't guard your palace. You didn't filter people out. You did not take the time to vet people. You tolerated things too much. You should have left sooner. Some people you was connected to, you should have just said hi and bye. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I just kept walking. You don't even realize how much of a privilege it is to be in your life. A lot of you don't realize your value. And that's why you sat there and let people willy-nilly in your life. You gotta stop that. You have value, man. And a lot of times, in a world that we live in, is getting lonelier and lonelier. And because of loneliness, a lot of people, they lower their standards to get people in their life. And next thing you know, you got all these people in your life that should have never been there. They're abusing you, they're lying, manipulating, extracting from you. But some of you, again, because of loneliness, because you don't realize your value, you sit there and you let them. You don't want to be alone, so you willing to tolerate and put up with anything. You got to protect yourself out here, man, because I got to think about the cops. I think about police, firefighters, military. These entities exist not to protect you. They don't care about you. Cops don't care about you. The cops, I just saw a cop car up. They don't care about me. Their job isn't to protect me. Their job is to protect the property of the United States, to protect businesses, corporations, to protect institutions. Their job, their job is not to protect me. I don't have a bodyguard. It's my job to protect myself, and I don't just mean physically, in terms of physical warfare, a fight, getting into a fight, whatever. It's also about being mindful of who's around you, being discerning, picking up on the cues of somebody that's trying to manipulate, somebody that's trying to take advantage, somebody that's trying to extract. A lot of times the signs are there, but sometimes you dismiss the signs because you're alone, so you're willing to let anybody into your life as long as you have company. And you let in narcissistic people that study you, they study you. They see you got that little lonely look on your face, and they come over and talk to you and they say the right things, and they present themselves as the type of person that you always was looking for. The person that sees you, that acknowledges you, pays attention to the things that they know other people overlook. They groom you, they prepare you. The next thing you know, you're in a relationship and your whole life is upside down. You're trying to figure out what happened. You didn't protect yourself. You gotta guard your life, protect your palace, man. Protect your palace. Your life is like a kingdom. Like your world, your space, your mind, your finances, where you live, your house, your car, you know what I'm saying, your emotional well-being. Everything that you have going inside of your life is a key. That's your kingdom. How you gonna have a kingdom and not protect it? A lot of y'all walking around thinking that you just some regular person. You're not. You got a kingdom. You got a palace. You got so many things that you've built, things that you've accumulated that you had to work really hard for, and you don't protect that. Man, y'all crazy as hell, man. crazy. And that's why a lot of people come after you. The things that you work so hard to accumulate, you don't know how many people out here will they'll almost take somebody out. They will do anything to get what you have. Funny thing about people is when they see that you have, when they see you have success, some money or whatever, they assume that because you have it, you're privileged. Not knowing you work your behind off, stayed up late, studying, networking, right, executing to get what you have. But a lot of people see what you have and they're like, oh, they got it easy. They got a good life. That's what they think. They don't even know you got to bust your ass to get what you got. And that's what makes some people more aggressive because in their mind, they don't think you deserve it because they think you got it easy. And you become the perfect target. Protect your palace, man. There are people that want to get into relationships with you, not because they think you're cool, not because they think you're attractive. It's so that they can extract from you. It's usually when you're going up and everybody want to run behind you and be a friend. They want to connect with you. They want to shake your hand. They want to rub elbows with you. Right? Folks want to rub elbows with you. It's because they see that you got some motion. They see that you have things going on. So they're going to try to force themselves into your life. I've experienced it over and over and over again. I have to literally stiff arm. You got to stiff arm people. Metaphorically. You got to stiff arm people. You got to make sure that people just you don't got to tell nobody nothing. You don't have to share your business. You don't have to befriend anybody. You don't have to let anyone into your life, especially when you're picking up on like they're so aggressive. Yo, what's up, man? Let's hang out. Yo, what's going on? Especially when you don't know this person, you don't have a history of them, and they're trying so hard to get in good with you. They're trying so hard to like laugh, to get you to laugh. They're trying so hard to figure out what you're doing, to hang out. They don't want to be a friend. They're trying to connect with you to see what they can extract. And because you don't protect your palace, because you don't believe you have a palace in the first place, you fold. Protect your palace, man. You have a palace. The life that you built is like heaven. A lot of people see the life that you built as like, oh my God. Or the one that you're building currently. Like, oh my God, they got this, they got that. Oh my God, they got what? Some of these people might try to look over your shoulder when you open your phone to go on your bank account or see what you got. They're like, what? They got that amount of money? They're looking at what you got going on, where you're living. You gotta protect yourself out here, man. So you could just have a clean T-shirt on. People think you got all the money in the world because you got low vibrational savages that just they. Damn, I done dropped my tissue, God. Hold on, y'all. All right. Yeah. Protect your palace. Yeah, it's people out here that whether you're at work, on your block, in your neighborhood, every time you come outside the house, they're studying you, seeing what you got going on. They're looking at your car. They're seeing how often you get it clean. They're looking at your rims, your tires. I've had it, when I was on my block, every time I came outside the house, everybody looking down their blinds, man, watching you, study you. Neighbors ask you for money. We never talk. We don't talk. I don't know you, don't know me. What gives you the gall to ask me for like $75? What make you think I'm just going to randomly give you money? You know what they think? They think because you have money that you should automatically give it to them. that's how people think, man. When you start making money and improving on your life and things of that nature, guard yourself, man, and don't give people nothing, bro. Don't give people nothing, man. It's not your job to rescue people, and you would lose what you got to protect yourself, man. They call it silent wealth, and I think wealth first comes from within, like your confidence, your self worth, self esteem. That's where wealth is built. You have inner wealth and outer wealth. Inner wealth is like your values, again, your self esteem. Then the outer wealth is like credit score, income, skills, money, right? Your bank, like, you know what I'm saying? It's outer wealth, it's actual tangible evidence, like tangible money, wealth. But the most important wealth you got to protect is your inner wealth. Stop hanging around people that don't see your value. Don't let anybody talk down to you, disrespect you. Definitely don't let nobody bully you. Yeah, I don't give a damn, bro. It's like you gotta have a no nonsense attitude in this world. The world that we live in today, and the world we live in today, man, is like I become kind of hopeless dealing with people, building relationships, because so many people are just so mean, cruel, evil, don't have good intentions. Like I said, most people out here just looking at the next person and seeing what they can extract from them. It's like there's a lack of like humanity in the world right now. Like people are not people anymore. It's like we're not human. We're being dehumanized. This is a society that's under a dehumanizing spirit. I don't know what's going on, but don't let nobody play with you, because how people treat you can really affect you. Don't think because you're strong enough to tolerate it that you should tolerate it. The way people speak to you, people shouldn't even speak to you in a certain way. Like, check that shit at the door. You don't tolerate no disrespect. I mean, you don't let nobody talk down to you. You don't let people belittle you. You don't show up for people that don't show up for you. You cut them off. Drop people that don't see your value. And don't let nobody play with you, because you have to protect that inner wealth. Because every time you do that, every time you check people for mistreating you, you you fortify self-respect. You fortify self-esteem. You fortify your self-worth. That's the most important thing. So this is the game I wanted to give y'all, man. I just want to share my thoughts. Hey, man, protect yourself. Protect your palace. Your life is a kingdom. It's a palace. You know, you wouldn't if you actually had a palace like you were a king somewhere in the medieval times. I think they still even have those in like Europe or whatever. They have guards out there. The guards don't smile, they don't laugh, they don't move, they don't even blink. And anytime they see any kind of nonsense, they you out of here. And that's how you have to be with your life. You got to protect yourself, especially in the world we live in today. But yeah, man, just know that as you continue to grow, as you continue to develop, as you continue to get more disciplined, build yourself up, attract more, do more, accomplish more. You got people out here that are lurking and looking and watching and waiting, and ooh, then they try to be a friend. You got to be very discerning and trust your spirit. A lot of people out here don't have good intentions, and this world we living in is becoming more and more ruthless. So you have to be ruthless, not with cruelty, but be ruthless with how you protect yourself. Peace.